on YouTube. Simulcast. Look at that. I don't say anything and I got 4 people watching me on Team Fitted. That's crazy. Now I gotta see if this is actually working. Hold on. Well, it says it's working. Oh, I know why. Hold on. I could edit this later, right? Anything? I can't start until I can see the comments here, so you'll just have to bear with me here, guys. Look at that. I got 5 guys on Team Fitted right now. Why is nothing? Oh, here we go. Aha, I got it. There we go. There we go. All right. Now, after an agonizing, probably 7 or 8 minutes on this one, and at least a minute on YouTube, I'm finally up. I'm finally ready to go. So, welcome to the Interstate 19 report, the contest edition. Also, the first simulcast. I'm doing double duty here. I'm live on Team Fitted on Facebook, and I am live on YouTube. So we're just going to try this out here, see how this works, see what everybody thinks, try to keep some of the old guard happy and some of the new guard, get some of the new guys, the YouTube guys. I feel like I'm doing one of those, like, those chat rooms, you know, where it's like most of what you're watching is just somebody typing. I'm still not ready. This is such poor preparation. I want to apologize in advance, but I'm working on it here. I just want to see some comments. I got all these people watching me on Team Fitted, and I got 6 people watching me on YouTube. Hey, maybe somebody is watching me on simulcast, like they're watching me on both. That would be pretty cool. I don't know why you would do that, though. So I just want to be able to play along as best I can. So anyway, how is everybody today? Hope everybody's having a great week. I just want to and now you can hear me on here, so I'm just going to kill the volume. There we go. All right. So not a lot to cover today. I would like to say this is going to be a shorter show, but I just wasted 5 minutes getting the setup here, so I do apologize for that. What's up, D-Lock? How's it going? Cooper in the house on the Team Fitted side. I see Derek. I see Deuce. I see... Yeah, good stuff. And then I got 10 people on YouTube. All right. So, yeah, so tonight I'm going to talk about the contest. I'm going to run my very first ever contest. I'll get to that a little bit later. I want to start off with my fitted of the day here. My Colorado Rockies hat. This one of the many that I have. I figured first off, since they're in first place, right? And since it's 9/11, I thought I'd wear this one. This is my flag patch one. This one is actually game worn. It's got the little hologram thing there. It's got the player number 3. This was worn by a utility guy. They had between 2004 and 2006 a guy named Luis Gonzalez. I don't even remember where I got this, to be honest, but I like this one because it's the only one, the only 9/11 flag patch I have with the old school, where it's stitched on, like the flag is actually stitched. It's not glued or anything like that. I really like this one. It's a 7 3/8, so it's a kind of loose, a little bit big on me, but you know, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So it's pretty cool. Who we got on the team fit or on the YouTube side here? We got Leon. We got the Chinster. We got Chaotic. What's going on? Yeah, I'm doing both. Why not? Just trying it out. Just seeing the possibilities. Chris, what's going on? How's it going? Professor, what's happening? So, yeah, so that's what I got going on fitted-wise today. Also, I want to give a shout-out to the Grand Junction Rockies, the Pioneer League rookie affiliate of the Rockies. They are the only Rockies affiliate currently still playing. They advanced on Sunday to their very first Pioneer League Championship Series. They are playing Great Falls beginning today, actually. So it's a best-of-3 series. So I'm rooting for them. I'd love to see the rookies win a championship. Lancaster, the Jethawks were in it, but they got eliminated by Rancho Cucamonga. Dodgers affiliate, hopefully not a sign of things to come. For the parent club. And but if the Dodgers keep playing the Reds the way they played them last night, and the Rockies play the way they played against the D-backs last night, this could be a fun month. Something that, as a Rockies fan, I'm not accustomed to. So, so I was thinking about wearing that today, but you know, just with the 9/11 and everything, I wanted to wear something to, you know, show my support, show my patriotism. I am frozen on Facebook, so I'm just gonna stick with the YouTube feed. So that's all I got on the fitted of the day side. But I want to move on to my latest acquisitions. I now have what episode is this? 27. I have a 27-week streak of showing off brand new acquisitions. Something that I got between my last show and the show I am currently recording here. I got 3 new hats this week. 2 of them came yesterday. No, wait, hold on. No, 2 of them came last week, last Wednesday or Thursday. And then the third one came yesterday. Some of you might have already seen the third one. I'm going to save that one because I'm going to talk about that one. So, as some of you know, some of you I've seen discussed, Hat Club did that deal where they did the couple Saturdays ago, the Labor Day thing. They released a different hat every hour. They did 9 hats over the course of an entire day. Was it a Saturday or was it a Monday? Shit, it was a Saturday. Yes. You know, so I was pretty psyched about that because I thought that's going to be really cool. They're going to release some really awesome stuff, and they released some pretty cool stuff. And they had that Houston Oilers fitted, which I know there's a lot of D-Lock, especially, you know, big looking for the Houston Oilers stuff. But I already got an Oilers fitted, so, you know, that wasn't something that I had to have. I was looking for some minor league stuff, and they finally came up with one that I was like, that's what I want. So I went ahead and grabbed it. The Las Vegas Stars. They call this the 1985 version. Padres affiliate, obviously. Solid brown with the orange logo. It's got the orange button on the top. I dig Las Vegas hats, the Stars. I got 4 Stars ones now? Yeah, I got 4 Stars hats, and then I got some 51s hats, and, you know, kind of anxious to see what they rebrand as next year. The 51s are going away, which is sad because you want to talk about, like, an iconic freaking name. That's just the 51s. You can't, where do you go from there? Like, where do you go? You know, but anyway, so this was one. Super happy with this one. Am I even showing this on the YouTube side here? Or am I team fitted hogging it up here? Whatever. Anyway, there we go. Get a good look at it. Nothing on the back there. Green under visor. Made in the USA, of course. So, pretty happy with that one there. I just heard a noise. I don't know what that was. Ricky Ruby, hey, what's going on? A fellow Crew Era 13 member. Secondly, and this one came out sooner. This was not one of those Saturday releases. This one came out earlier in the week, maybe. And it was one that I wanted, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to wait and I'm going to see. I'm going to wait and see and take my chances. And I know this is something that I'm against. I always say you got to strike while the iron's hot, because before you know it, you're going to turn around and it's going to be gone. And then you're going to be like, damn, I should have ordered it. So I took my chances on this one, and it was still available. The old school Modesto A's hat. Just super clean. I love the M. I love the A's colors. Not a big A's fan. You guys can probably figure that, but minor league, love it. Love the simplicity of it. Same thing. No Batterman on the back, green under visor, made in the U.S. Sweet stuff. Right in my wheelhouse. Minor league logos, love them. They are amazing. So, but I'm curious what everybody thought about that Hat Club sale. Do you think it was too much? Like, I know they were doing free shipping and everything, but I was like, I found myself getting to a point where it was like, man, I hope they don't release something that I want, because I don't want to have like 8 different, I don't want to have 8 different orders, I want to be able to order something all in one. So I went ahead and took the chance, and when the Stars one came up, it was later in the afternoon, and I went ahead and ordered that with the A's hat at the same time. And they kind of capped it off with the Billings Mustangs, which I have right... Let me wait here. I have a vintage version of this hat, waiting for my... Jeez, man, there we go. Right about... This isn't going to work. It's back there. It's the white one. The Billings Mustangs, that vintage 90s look. So I went ahead and passed on it, because the one I have is pretty clean. It's in pretty good shape. And I'm pretty sure those are still available. I just don't think that... I think it was just too much. I think they did way too much too quick. And I almost hate to say it, because I love what Hat Club has been doing with their minor league releases, because they have just, the last 10 months or so have just been amazing. I have filled in so many holes. I have replaced so many vintage minor league hats that I've had for years, that I got on eBay, or I got in other ways. I'm gonna lose my Facebook feed here. My battery is dying on this phone. Let's do this, see what happens here. Yeah, so if Team Fitted, if you cut out, it's because my battery died. Apologies. But I'm almost afraid, like, the stuff that they're doing, it's kind of starting to burn out a little bit. Like, they're releasing so much stuff, and things that I used to see, like, sell out, like, it would release, like, 11 o'clock p.m. or 11 o'clock Pacific time, bam! You check back at 11:05, 11:10, the only thing left is, like, 7s and, 7 and 5/8, not 5/8, but, one of the, there's always those sizes that never sell out right away. They sell out like that, and you're not seeing that anymore. So it kind of scares me a little bit, because I look forward to the Hat Club releases, just because they might be minor league, and I'm just afraid that they're gonna kind of start to back off a little bit, because they're maybe not getting the results that they want. So let's see if anybody has any thoughts about that. Professor, love the Stars and the ATL United. Yeah, the thing about the MLS, I thought the MLS releases were really cool, but the only one that I really want is the Colorado Rapids, and so I'm really really hoping. Chaotic Era was not impressed by any of the Hat Club caps, and I know we spoke about that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I thought it was a good concept, but it's just craziness, just too crazy. And I am frozen on Team Fitted, so we're just gonna stick with the YouTube feed. You guys are gonna cut out soon. Apologies. All right, let's move on to that third new acquisition I got. If you saw my Instagram feed last night. You probably already saw this, and I gotta be honest, outside of the anything having to do with me winning the Ultimate Hat Collection last year, the post of this hat that I posted last night has generated more views and more likes on Instagram than anything I've ever posted. It's insane. There were only 12 of these made, and I got the only one that was made in white. And I know you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but I got this in and out fitted, custom made, secret location. It's like if you watch Better Call Saul, it's like well, not yet in Better Call Saul. Let's go to Breaking Bad. You watch Breaking Bad, and they've got that underground place where they're underneath the laundromat and everything. It's a super secret type of thing like that. So I don't need the cartel coming after me, so I'm not going to divulge any more than is necessary. But being a SoCal native, being that I live in a place that has 3 of these things right in, within a 20-minute radius of me, being that I used to live in a house to where I could stand outside, and if the wind was blowing in the right direction, I could smell this. And dang, I mean, it's just crazy. I had to go with the in and out fitted. I had to. And I had to get it in white. Why did I have to get it in white? I had to get it in white because that's iconic. I mean, it's SoCal. It's the cup, the bag, the building, everything about it. It's just white. Everybody else got black, which is cool. I'm not knocking that, but I wanted to have something, that I thought looked more like something that you might find in a company store. And we know that New Era is never going to do a collab with In-N-Out. I just don't see In-N-Out doing that. So, but check it. It's got the crossed palm trees on the back. And for those of you who don't know, just about every In-N-Out location, if not all of them, somewhere on their property, they have the crossed palm trees. It's like a symbol of theirs, and it's pretty awesome. So, props to the secret underground manufacturers who will remain nameless. But yeah, this is pretty sweet. White flag. It's just pretty cool. Could go into an In-N-Out location and wear this, and I have to put on the white, the white smock and the red apron and everything with that big old huge paperclip looking thing. So yeah, not bad though. I like it. It's got a space already up next to my Jimmy John's hat. So that's it. Those are my latest acquisitions for the week. That's what I got. And if you're wondering if there's going to be a 20, if I'm going to continue the streak into next week, yes, I do have a box that is scheduled to come Thursday. I'm kind of hoping it might make its way in tomorrow. And then hopefully I get a box from north of the border. But there's no tracking on that one. Unfortunately, that just has to show up. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Let's check some comments here. Chris says, Hat Club giving the youngins a chance to pick up old school minor league baseball. That is true. Kids today, they don't know the struggle. They don't know. They don't know what it was like. Nowadays, it's like, it's just available. It's just there. Back then, we're combing through catalogs. We're working the phones. We're finding the phone numbers to these teams. I got a Casper Rockies fitted, 2 of them. One of them wasn't available. You had to get it at the store basically in Casper. My Provo Angels caps that I got back in 2001. You think I went to provoangels.com and ordered that? No. I worked the phones. I found the phone number. I called those. I called them in Casper. I did the order over the phone. Credit card, the whole 9. It's just, you don't do that anymore. Now everything is right there to get. You had to work it. You had to really work for your stuff. And yeah, so kids today, they just don't know the struggle. But it's all good, I mean, it's everybody works in their own ways. I mean, it's 2018. Hell, that technology we have today has enabled me to, be a minor player in the overall hat game. That's mean. I shouldn't say stuff like that. Where else are we? Big Dave, what's going on? UHC 17 co-finalist. Marin, what's going on? Yeah, that's I got the low battery notification on my old phone over here that I'm doing the simulcast. Chris, that's a good idea. Wear it in the drive-thru. That is a really good idea. That would be hilarious. Boycott Burke, yeah. I ain't boycotting shit. Boycotts are stupid. Don't even get me started on that again. I mean, I don't drink Pepsi, but it's not for any political reasons. It's because Pepsi sucks. It's just garbage. They don't know what they don't know what Starstruck was. I should do a show where I break out my old Starstruck catalogs and just kind of show those pages. Because, man, that doesn't even, you don't even know. Manny's Baseball Land, that's another one. Yes. Yes. Minor League Dreams, that was another one. No Canadian box, Leon. That was the north of the border reference I made a little bit ago. A AAA, yeah, Marin. I'm a AAA All-Star. I'm waiting for my call up. So let's talk about Ultimate Hat Collection. I said last week we had 5 finalists because that's how it was last year. So we were all just under the impression there were going to be 5 finalists, and then lo and behold, there was a 6th. Well, it turns out there were a total of 8. 8 finalists, and Liz is calling them the Elite 8. You know, so shout out to the other 2, because I believe I mentioned Mark Lackinger. He's probably on again. I don't know. He was on last week. I just know him as Mark Lackey because that's his IG handle. But then we had Capholics from Poland, so we got some international representation, which is cool. And then we had kind of from last year, some of you might remember, there was after the contest was over. In fact, I believe it was on the Facebook post that Lids had made announcing my that I had won. That, you know, so I was getting all kinds of. I tried to find the post, but I was unsuccessful. So I was trying to find, you know, kind of just reading through the comments, you know, getting all the props and everything, you know, which was really cool. It's still one of the biggest honors of my life was to be voted to have won that contest. And there was somebody on there. There was a lady who was just going on about her husband's hats and how it wasn't a legitimate contest because her husband's collection was bigger and better and he'd been collecting longer, and it kind of rubbed some people the wrong way. And you know, I've had some time to reflect on this over the last 24 hours because I kind of threw some shade in an IG post. You know, I just kind of thought that the post last year, I even tried being nice to her last year, like trying to, like, hey, you know, respect to your husband. I'd love to connect with the guy just to talk hats. We're pretty similar in what we collect, you know, because I do a lot of minor league, and it was just like got blown off. So, you know, but I have some time to reflect on it, and you know what, it's all good. You know, I'm not gonna be mad. I deleted the post. You know, she'd made a comment on it, and it's like I deleted it because it's like, you know what, who cares, you know. We're all people. We all collect on our own ways. And truth be told, I'm going to get a lot of crap from some people for defending this lady. I just kind of thought, you know, life's too short. I'm sure she's a nice person. So I'm letting it go. I'm just letting it go. And yeah, so she's the 8th finalist, proxy for her husband, because she's the one posting all the pictures and everything. And let's be honest, that's a pretty damn impressive collection that guy has. And I watched that video and I look at the pictures and I look at things, and it's a flashback to me, you know. He obviously had the means to buy a lot of minor league stuff back when I wasn't able to, you know, when I was in my early 20s and, you know, working at the grocery store, you know, scraping together enough money just to, you know, whatever. But yeah, I know. That was kind of a DM on me to do that. You know, I was just kind of feeling a little bitter. You'll have to tell me about that, Marin, because I considered reaching out to her, but you know, I didn't want to have a reaction similar to the one that we got last year. But it's all good, you know, and it's all good. And I wish them both the best of luck. And it is what it is. And if people feel that they have collectively the best collection, then they should win. Fair is fair. So, and that's all I got to say about that. So, but voting comes to an end, I believe, on the 16th. So check them out. Go to the Lid Sweepstake page. I'm sure there's links everywhere. And cast your votes. So let us move on. Let's move away from that topic. I just wanted to get that out there. So I'm running a contest. Never done this before. I teased it on Team Fitted. I teased it on YouTube on Saturday. Hold up. Trevor Story doubles in the bottom of the first. Rockies lead 2-0. Yes. Look at those likes popping up. I'm sure that's not for the Rockies having a 2-0 lead, but, you know, I like it. Never done a contest before. I've seen other people do it. Socks, fitted, stuff like that. And I just thought, what the hell do I have to offer? I don't have anything to offer. You know, not giving anything away from the wall. I mean, you'd have to be my size anyway. I don't have really anything cool that I could give away. You know what? No, this is not part of the contest. I forgot. When I bought those 2 Hat Club hats, I got this for free. I got one of those duffel bags. Just thought I'd mention that. So that was pretty sweet. It's just sitting there staring at me, looking at me all sad because I haven't talked about it. I gotta keep this away from my damn cat though. It kind of looks like it could be a scratching post. All right, so back to the contest. So I start thinking, like, what would be something cool I could do? And then talking to my buddy Derek, fellow Crew 13 member, you know, we all went back there, back to Buffalo back in 2013, and we had mulled over making a fitted after it was all over with, and it never came to fruition. There was some ideas that were bounced around, and then out of the blue, Derek's like, "Hey, we're working on a fitted. I got a design." I go, "Oh, sweet, you know, count me in. I'm in. Whatever it is, I'm in." So shows me the design and everything, and it's pretty sweet. It's actually pretty close to what I had originally imagined it had the potential to look like, so I'm pretty excited about it. The thing is that we need to order 12, and we only had 11 orders, and so I told Derek, I'm like, I got a great idea. Why don't we run a contest? Why don't I run a contest? Run it on my show. You know, it's not going to be very easy. There's going to be some work involved, but some deep thinking involved in this one. What's up, Big Rob? What's going on? UHC 18 finalist. Tulsa's finest. But we'll get to that in a minute. So here's what I am offering. If you win this contest, you will be the 12th hat owner. I will take your size. That will be placed in the order when the order goes out. I'm only doing one, so if anybody's like, hey, it's minimum order 12, I want to order one. Not doing that. This was something that was really just for us as a group. you know, just for us. Um, but then I thought, how badass would it be to be that one person who's not in the group but has this hat and they can rock it and they can be like, I got a Crew Era 13 hat. I just thought, I mean, I don't know, maybe nobody's interested. Maybe, you know, we have too much self-importance we put on ourselves, but we don't care. We think we're badass. We know we are. We're Crew Era 13. We got to go to Buffalo on New Era's time. It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. So, I have here, since I don't have the hat to actually show, a picture of the hat. It's grainy. It's not true to color, you know, because I printed it off here. Kind of has that Bigfoot Sequoia 1950s kind of quality to it. But here it is. Well, one of them anyway. There's 3 in the picture, but here it is. I'm gonna wait for it to show up on the YouTube side here, and so you guys are, everybody's getting a good look at it here. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So there it is. So we got the CE. Oddly enough, a New Era, from what I understand, and maybe Derek can elaborate at some point. New Era would not allow us to use the Crew Era 13 10% battery on the team fitted side here. So you guys are good. They would not allow us to use that because of some trademark issue, even though we were the ones that came up with it. But, you know, hey, that's cool. I'm getting 2 of these myself, so I'm probably going to take one of them and have Crew Era, hashtag Crew Era 13 put on the side of it or something. I don't know. But anyway, so that's the front. It's a solid black cap. White outlined in gold and black there. So yeah, I think it's pretty sweet. It's simple. It's clean. I'm pretty excited about it. And it's gonna have a side patch. Here's the side patch. 5th anniversary, Buffalo, New York. Established 2013. That's gonna go on the side. So it's not going to be that big, you know, not actual size or, you know, whatever. But I'm really excited about this. I'm excited to get the ball rolling. So if y'all are interested, that's what is at stake. A one of a kind, one-time opportunity to own one of those hats. So then I'm like, well, what else can I throw in? And I honestly, guys, I really don't have a lot to offer. I don't, you know, so I'll throw some little goodies in the box, though. You know, I mean, I think everybody already has one of these, but, you know, I've got quite a few, so I'll throw in some stickers. I got the Hat Club, proud to be a proud parent of a ton of hats, whatever, you know. Put this on your car next to, you know, my kid's an honor student, whatever. This is an authentic item that I got from our time in Buffalo. I was given a strip of these. It's an actual, whoa, it's all shiny. New Era Buffalo sticker. I know some of you guys are really into the stickers. So, yeah, so I'll be throwing one of these in too. And then, these are hard to part with because I am slowly running out of these. New Era Los Angeles sticker. This, the very first time I went to the New Era store in LA, the one on Melrose, the defunct one, the one that no longer exists, the manager there, he knew who I was too. You know, that was, I mean, you want to talk about something that was crazy. Walking in there and just talking to him for a little bit, and he's like, "You're Interstate 19." And I'm like, "Yeah, how'd you know?" He's like, I recognize you. I see your pictures." So that was pretty cool. He gave me a whole strap of these. I got a whole strap, and I still have, no, I'm not going to say how many. I still have a few. I used to give him, like when I'd send stuff off, I've had to really kind of mellow out on how I pass these out. It's not like Halloween candy. But yeah, these no longer exist. So I'll be throwing in one of these too. So for those of you who are trying to collect, all the flagship stores, if you don't have one of these, you will have one of these if you win this contest. Let me check and see if the Team Fitted site is back up. Nope, Team Fitted is still frozen. Oh, no, I do have some Team Fitted comments. D-Lock. Going back to the In-N-Out thing, D-Lock saying that instead of In-N-Out, it should have been Whataburger. Whataburger's good. It ain't In-N-Out. Sorry. The wife did like the In-N-Out hat, and she does not like a lot of hats, but she did like the In-N-Out hat. Okay, back to the YouTube site here. All right. So let's get into this. Let's get into the particulars of the contest. Now, the way you enter is you have to submit your answer to this email address.
John?
Yes? Hold on. Yeah?
I'm gonna leave. Brianna's here.
Okay.
And they're watching this thing on TV. I found something on 24.
Okay. Mother-in-law. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that. You must submit your answer to i19report@gmail.com. That is the only way I will accept the answers. Here it is. What? Portillo's hat. What? I don't get it. Anyway. You must answer the following question. In my collection, the entirety of my collection, if you take into account Major League Baseball, Minor League Baseball, NFL, college, independent baseball, you name it, I have a hat that represents every state in the Union. That's the United States, for those of you who are not adept in geography. Except for two. Two states I do not have a hat representative. Name those two states. That's it. So this is where you submit your answer. I don't care how many times you email. I don't care. You can look at my old Instagram pictures. You could figure it out. Like if you just graph out however you want to do it, figure it out. I'm sure if you dig deep enough, the answer's there. Or if you're like a math major and you can figure out some algorithm that's gonna generate 50,000 emails. Oh, that would suck. However many permutations it would take to list each state. Don't do that though, because it'll fucking take me 8 years to read all those emails just to find the answer. But that's it. That's the contest. DC and Puerto Rico are not states. Yes, none of that counts. And I actually don't have anything from Puerto Rico. That's not true, because I know it doesn't really count, but I just like to show it off. I do have the Expos Puerto Rico 2003 side patch. So yeah, this doesn't count, but I just thought I'd throw that in there, just because, it's a pretty cool hat. And as a wise man once said, you can never have too many Expos hats. It's like an ancient proverb, like you go to the Dead Sea or whatever like that, you may never have too many Expos hats. It's there. I know it's there. It's like the 11th commandment or something. Anyway, that's it. So email if you think you know the answer. Don't email if you're not interested. Whatever. It's all good. If nobody wins it, then I guess, nobody wins it. We'll figure out another way to give away the 12th hat. That's all I got tonight. So, by all means, thank you for participating. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being on YouTube. Thank you for being on Team Fitted. Give me some feedback. Let me know what you guys think of the simulcast. Do you think this is something that's viable, something that I should do going forward? You know, I got the Team Fitted guys taken care of. Yes, we want to get the views and a subscription on the YouTube side, but I know a lot of you guys watching on YouTube, you're not members of Team Fitted. You guys who are in Team Fitted, I know a lot of you guys are just lazy asses. Let's be real. And you don't want to go to the YouTube, you don't want to figure out that stuff. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you guys. Whatever, so it's all good. So we'll see how this works. Maybe I'll keep doing this going forward. Hopefully without the 7-minute delay at the beginning of the show while I figure this crap out. Tune into our other great Team Fitted TV programming. Tomorrow night, Joe Lamontia. And I never know if I'm saying his last name right because I've heard it said so many different ways. Worst Collector Wednesdays. Worst Collection Wednesdays. One or the other. I never get that right anyway, but what do I care? He's mispronounced the title of my show so many times. Hell, Big Dave was trying to put me in a different state, calling me Interstate 18 on his show, but it's all good. Check out Joe tomorrow night. Worst Collection Wednesdays. Thursday, you got the man Brett Swartz from deep in the heart of the Arizona desert, home of the Haboobs and the Monsoons and the losing Diamondbacks. For Swartz Day Thursdays. Friday, the flagship, the one and only Big Dave. Big Dave is just gonna punch you right in the face with his energy and his enthusiasm, and he's awesome, and you gotta check him out. Then you gotta wait till Sunday, but you gotta check out my boy Q with his Fitted Era news. He's gonna have the lowdown on what he's got going on in his world, talking about them Steelers and the epic tie that they managed to hold on to against Cleveland on Sunday. I mean, riveting, you know. And when Pittsburgh, when they hoist that Super Bowl trophy next February, they're going to be like, thanks, Cleveland. Thank you. That ain't going to happen. Pittsburgh's not winning the Super Bowl. Just dream on. And then going back to Mondays, if D-Lock's work schedule permits, you will get an episode of Locker Talk with D-Lock. And also, the new feature Sunday mornings, D-Lock is now doing the picks. We're doing kind of a little football pick-em type of thing here. I kind of sucked this week. Thanks for the Packers coming back on Sunday night, I was able to actually scratch out one win. So I'm 1-2 to start the year, but it's early. I'm still waiting for my picks. I don't know when that goes down, but I'm gonna come back this week. I'm gonna come back strong this week. So that's it. Check out all our great lineups. Of course, everything is on demand. So if you missed something or you want to go back and watch something else, it's all right there waiting for you. So check it out. Pass it on. Let your friends know. Hit that subscribe button. I don't know why I'm pointing at it over there. You can't see. I'll do what Big Dave did and just kind of go, it's over here somewhere. I have no idea. That's all I got. Thank you again for tuning in. That is all I got. Have a good night. Have a good rest of the week. And we'll see you next time. And here's that cool shot while I figure out how to turn this off. And we are out. End.